For over 3 decades, I had the thought that whenever I improve myself, whenever I reach my goals, work towards something that I really want, that I really need, then I will be happy. The main thing I neglected was that I couldn't speak. I stuttered. This stuttering was my biggest fear, meeting people, introducing myself. I always thought, when I would just achieve these other things, that unhappiness in regards to stuttering will also disappear. And these other things were becoming a world champion Thai boxing, having a body like Jean-Claude Van Damme, be the smartest nutrition dude, become a stand-up comedian champion, be the best capoeira world champion of the whole Dutchland, and a famous YouTuber, of course, making millions and millions of euros doing all this, and also having 3 degrees, because then I would be the nutrition god that everybody bows towards. And I did this without breathing, without connecting with the pain, and just fight. I fought through it, and still being scared to just speak. I was, oh my God, this cycle of always wanting more and projecting my happiness in the future. That was my biggest mistake. She warned me, like, if you continue like this, you will actually burn out, Arnold. You will actually burn out. I said, what? Burn out? What's that? You don't know what you're talking about. And I did burn out. During my thesis writing, I just collapsed in front of the computer, and I couldn't work anymore. I couldn't continue the pathway that I did. Just work harder, more. Sports, study, sports. I could barely walk. I was just a couple hours per day I was awake. The first 2 years of my burnout, I was really living like a zombie, it was really intense. Pain, headache. I had a headache a massive headache for 10 years, for sure, 12 years. I just wanted more and more, and I wasn't happy with what I did. I wasn't happy with my degrees, my physique, my speaking. Obviously, I couldn't really speak normally, introduce myself, or being just a happy guy and like, hey, by the way, my name is Arnold. And this is the truth. And it kind of hurts because I'm still working on this, and I'm getting better at this, but I wasn't connecting with my body, and that was the whole problem. During that burnout period, I received coaching sessions from Chung Mei, my girlfriend back then, now ex-wife, roommate, mother of our kids. She coached me like 1,000 times, and during those sessions I realized how stuck I was in my head. I was so stuck in my head, and just to give myself a little bit of life, just to get the feeling of, you could do something. I did capoeira, that kind of helped me, but also I started to write, and that was for me this creative path, which was more my path, my path that I should be on, than studying, being in my head. Because finally I reconnected with my art, writing. Whenever I had a tough time, right? Whenever I had emotional drama going on, I would write. When my grandmother died, I wrote poetry. When my ex-girlfriend would, behave like a mad girl, mad girlfriend, or just dump me, I would write. So this writing really helped me, and this is what I realized. I was disconnected with my play, and this is one of my biggest thing, and I just wanted to be able to speak fluently and to do what I really want to do. And for me, that was performing, writing, and it was scary. It was so scary. It helped me a lot. So I started to walk on my creative path, and I realized that's more me, the surroundings, and that really helped me. And playing, speaking about play, if you think playing is for kids, no, my friend. This book is lovely. Dr. Stuart Brown, how it shapes the brains, opens the imagination, and invigorates the soul. The science behind play, it's so important. And when I worked here at the Hague University, where you can't see the building so much because there's trees and all, I realized that in our team, that was missing. The vital energy, the playfulness, the relaxedness, and also amongst the students, this is missing. And it makes sense because it's all head, it's all thinking. And what happens if you think like too much, If you think like the whole day, you're busy with thinking, your head, what happens? Well, you get burned out. People don't get burned out because they are so connected with their body, because they are having so much fun. No, they are doing what they think needs to be done. And the question is that true? Is that really the thing that needs to be done? Or do we need to connect a little bit more with our body, with our passion, with ourselves? And through that realization that playing is so important, another realization came that what is that we do mostly. We live in the future, right? Having goals, being busy with, if I have that, then I'm happy. If I am have those degrees, then I can start my life, then I can be busy with what I want to be busy with. Or when I'm fit, when I'm in shape, then the girl comes, then the lovely man or husband will come, then my life will start to become better. I've learned that it's through the process, being busy, connected with other people, and being connected with your body. I think that's the one thing that we all need. Instead of running around chasing things, all those other things that you chase, money, job, promotion, car, girlfriend, boyfriend, relationship, a person you can have kids with, a person you can just shout to. Oh no, a relationship, I mean. That's all outer work, right? And the key is inner work. And that starts with the body. That starts by feeling what you actually feel. And sometimes that's like feeling like, shit, this morning I cried my guts out again. Sometimes I wonder, does it ever stop? Does it ever stop with the tears? I will conclude with 3 biggest mistakes of my behavior of wanting things in the future and not being here. Well, actually, that is mistake number 1. Not being in the present moment, in the sense of flies, thinking that my happiness is in the future. Your happiness, my happiness, is always here, is always now. So the question is, how can you connect more with the now, with that what you do? Playing, breathing, connecting with your body, exercise, and connecting with friends, share your story. There's more to it, but for now, this is it, yeah? Another thing that I really lacked is being happy with what I have, like appreciate what I had all this time. I had a house, I always had food, I always had people around. Well, most of the time, not always. I felt lonely, but I had people, if I needed to reach out, which I didn't do so much. Now I'm still learning it, but I could call people, So appreciate what you have. If you have someone you love and that's still alive, appreciate that person, Show some love and be happy with that. A dog always almost caught me there. Luckily, he did not. Another mistake is that I didn't dare to face my biggest fear. I was afraid that people would not accept me, not give me love when I stuttered. So I would not dare to show my stuttering, and therefore it became this big thing to not speak, to avoid people, and to basically run away from life and run away from also the good lives. So for years and years I was avoiding stuttering, I was avoiding sharing my feelings. And so, we all have shit, we all have problems, and that's okay. Face your fear. Do that in a more of a feminine way. What I mean by that is dare to cry, dare to feel. And I say crying and feeling in a positive way. I think one of the biggest flaws and mistakes that we have, that we have living on earth now is that we suppress our emotion, we suppress the feminine, we suppress our intuitive side. And if you can embrace that, if you can connect with that side more and more, you start to feel more, you start to dare to enjoy more, to create more. Hope this helps. Let me know if it does. See you later. Ciao.